Right, I almost never do this, but if you haven't watched yesterday's episode yet, you absolutely must go back and watch it before you watch this one. It's the second part of a double header, and it was probably, if not the high point, one of the high points of FM16 for me, certainly on the channel. It was not to be missed. You need to go back and watch yesterday's video before proceeding any further. Hello and welcome to part 13 of the Milan mission. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode we have the second leg against Barcelona. You saw the spectacular heroics yesterday with our 4-0 win in the first leg, and like I said before, the music, if you haven't seen that yet, it is worth seeing because of all the unexpected results we've ever had in Football Manager. I mean, look at this awful season we're on. We just can't win. We can't score goals in Serie A or anywhere else really, but we just decided to stick 4 past Barcelona, and it's just weird. We then tried to use the same attacking system against Juventus in the league and got battered. It did beat Roma though, picked up a draw and then another win against Cagliari, so form has definitely picked up apart from that Juventus game, when realistically we shouldn't have gone away from home against a much better team than us and tried to attack. So Serie A is sat looking like this. 27 games in, we are a long way off of a Champions League spot. There's only 11 games left and we need to make up 9 points. The only way we're getting in the Champions League next season is if we win it this season. It's already starting to look like. So priority now is to get as far as we can in this year's Champions League for experience, make sure we at least secure a Europa League spot, and hope that that doesn't lead to a player exodus, because I think we've got the makings of a good young team forming at Milan now. As far as the Champions League goes, we take a 4-0 lead to Barcelona. We're hopefully not going to make the same mistake we made against Juventus by going away from home against a better team and attacking and getting thumped. So we're wheeling this bad boy out again. You might remember this formation. It's kept clean sheets away against good teams before, and that's all we need to do. We just basically are going there with a game plan of concede less than 4 goals. And I'm hoping this team is able to do that. So, in goal we have Donnarumma at back 4, of the fullback of many names, De Sciglio, the Gomez brothers at centre-back and Makey at right-back. Then Camacho and Mauri sit in front of the back 4 and hopefully don't ever get as far as forward as a centre circle. We just want a back 6 today. Bertolacci is going to be our one man in midfield with Bonaventura and Niang either side of the rejuvenated backer up front. He's averaging an 8 over his last 5 games. He is back, enjoying the fact we've been playing a more attacking system. He's not going to enjoy today because he's probably not going to touch the ball unless things are going really wrong at half time and we have to go a little bit more attacking to try and get back in the game. It's a big test for the Gomez brothers together. Romagnoli is fit-ish again, but he's not actually registered for the Champions League because he was injured and wasn't going to be back again ready for Barcelona probably. And I thought, well, we're not getting any further than Barcelona. Let's not waste a squad spot on him. So we also didn't register Mitrovic. So the only backup centre-back we've got behind the Gomez brothers is Zapata, who we're trying to sell. So, I mean, Joe Gomez doesn't know what's hit him. We looked at him a little bit yesterday. He's played more games for us, far more games for us than he ever did in 2 years at Liverpool, and he's now going away to Barcelona. If nothing else, it's fantastic experience for the lad. He's not even got an England cap yet. Look, only 5 under-21 caps. And he's going to be part of a centre-back partnership away to Barcelona. I mean, look at that team we're up against. Suarez, Neymar, Iniesta, Messi. Just you 6. Just keep them 4 occupied. Let's just concede less than 4 goals and we're through. I worry that that's actually quite a difficult task for us though, because we're not a great team. We're not going to just destroy them the way we did in the first leg. No one was expecting us to attack. We'd spent all year not playing attacking football and we just sprung a surprise on them at the perfect time. They weren't expecting it. Our fans wouldn't have been expecting it, and it worked brilliantly. We can't do it again in the away leg, and let's just hope we're good enough to defend. We've made it through the first third of the match. Still no goal for Barcelona. I mean, if we could nick a goal here, that would be it surely, but Messi's got the ball. We're probably not going to score while Messi's got the ball, That's my football analysis. Donnarumma with a superb double save from Messi there. You didn't see the full benefit of that because the stupid stats were in the way. But that might be the moment when Donnarumma announced himself as a proper Champions League goalkeeper. He's had some iffy moments this season, but that was an incredible double save, 2 clear-cut chances falling to Messi. Donnarumma keeps them both out. What a hero. He's still on only a 6.8, but that double save deserves man of the match if we go through now. It was amazing. Right, we've made it to half-time and it's still 0-0. I mean, this is mission accomplished for the first half. Just more of the same, please. As few highlights as possible. We don't really need to have the ball. Let's just make sure they don't get too far into our half. And then that's job done. Right, Neymar trying to attack now, and one of the Gomez brothers heads clear. Look at, they just slice through us with ease. But luckily we've got so many extra players in there. We've always got someone to head free or intercept. Niang does well to get in there. Now Camacho intercepts. That must have been a foul. And Messi forces another amazing save out of Donnarumma. Donnarumma is having an amazing game. Another save, or was that the post? I mean, it's the Donnarumma show, everybody. We're going to get our 17-year-old goalkeeper is going to get man of the match away to Barcelona. This is. Did he say he didn't? That one was over. Oh, you lot might have been right about this lad all along. What a save again! Look at that. This is remarkable. This is the best performance he has ever had in a Milan shirt, and he's not had many because he's only a kid still. This is amazing goalkeeping. They've had 3 clear-cut chances. They've had 23 shots, 10 of them on target. And Donnarumma's just decided, no, not today, lads. The forwards got to show off in the first leg. Let me just remind you who the real star of the future is here at Milan. The only problem is if he continues like this, we might have to sell him. We're not the kind of club who can keep hold of a player like this playing the way he is. I mean, that's just remarkable. Right, 2 front men come off. Mainly because they're obviously not getting in the game, so they're not getting the ball. So we just try bring on the 2 Brazilians, see if they've got any magic in them. But, I mean, I am so impressed with how Donnarumma's playing today. I don't understand how he's only a 7.4. Some of these saves he's making have been outstanding. I genuinely am sat here thinking he's not beatable today. He's just going to... Oh, we looped across in there. Luis Adriano couldn't quite get there. Don't care that Suarez, Neymar and Messi are running at the goal. Donnarumma's there. He's going to keep him out. Little Joe Gomez, look. Clearance from an onrushing Neymar. I mean, these are players who have no right to be outperforming Barcelona. We're 10 minutes away from keeping a double clean sheet across 2 legs against Barcelona. I mean, this is weird. It's not right. I'm going even more defensive. I think we're going to take off Bonaventura and bring Lazar on and just stick him there. Everton, can you come back? I don't know if you're capable of doing this, but let's try it. No, we'll leave you there. But Lazar, you're a defensive winger. You're just going to sit there and, no, not a winger, a defensive winger is what we asked for. There you go. Just... throw an extra man behind the ball. Why not? De Chilio's on a yellow card, so if he does do anything stupid, we've just got Lazar sat there to bring on if need be. Donnarumma again. Look, just collects the corner in. No worries. It's only Neymar. What of it? What a goalkeeping performance this is. Neymar again. I mean, we've got 2 left backs on, and he beats them both, but Camacho's there to cover, and we're just defending for our lives at the moment. Well, I mean, we've got a 4-goal cushion. We can probably relax a little bit. Okay, that's a worldie. Bless him, Donnarumma trying to get his clean sheet, and there was no saving that. We'll have a look at it in 3D. I hope that doesn't affect his rating too much, because he's been so good today, and there was just no way he was stopping this. Just no one expected that to come in. But don't worry, we've still got a 3-goal cushion. Let's go even more defensive. We just want to full on contain for the last couple of minutes, because we're about to knock Barcelona out of the Champions League. This was never on the cards for Season 2. We're a team who probably aren't even going to qualify for the Champions League next year, and we've just knocked out Barcelona. This is mental. Look, Messi, who cares? It's only Messi. Suarez, nothing. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Donnarumma show, and it's a shame that he has been knocked down for letting the goal in. and he's only come out of it with a 6.8 because those saves were outstanding. Oh, look at Man United. They were in the mood to score a few goals, weren't they? But that is amazing. 4-1 against Barcelona over 2 legs. I mean, is that mission accomplished for this save? Are we already a European powerhouse again? I suppose we have to win something first. I don't even know who we're playing next. I haven't even looked that far ahead. Udinese. Let's go and hopefully beat them. Right, quarter-final draw time. So, teams still in the Champions League. There is us. There is Atletico, I guess that is. We've got Man City, we've got Paris Saint-Germain. There's Arsenal, there's Benfica, there's Man United, there's Real Madrid. There is not an easy game in there, is there? Whew. Right, let's see them. I mean, ideally, I'd say we'd want to be away from home in the first leg, but we didn't seem to need to do that this time around. So this one would probably be okay. The 2 Spanish teams hopefully knock each other out. Why not? Benfica, we played them in the groups. We know we can beat them, but we also know they can beat us. Paris Saint-Germain. So we're playing an English club. Which one? I mean, I guess we'd rather have Arsenal, but they won the Premier League last year. Man United and Man City won the Champions League. So I guess United are the weaker of the 3, but we've just seen them put 7 goals past a team in the Champions League knockout stages. So, we don't really want any of these. So Man City against Arsenal. So we've got Man United, and we're at home in the first leg again. So, I mean, we've got to do something special in that first leg. I guess that's going to be our next episode. We'll probably do both legs in one episode, maybe, and just get the Genoa game out of the way in between. Whew. So, Man United. Right, we were supposed to be playing Udinese. We'll do that now. So, we're going back to full-on attack mode for Udinese away. This might be a mistake because they're only a couple of places below us in the league. So, we're not better than them, necessarily. But we're at the point where we had so many of those draws early on that we just need to pretty much win every game from now on to stand a chance. And we're not going to do that playing negatively the way we were when we were drawing everything. So we've made a few changes as well as changing the system around. Romagnoli comes back in to the back 4. He's a bit short on match fitness, but he's no more tired than everyone else after their midweek exploits. So Joe Gomez moves out to right back with Makey getting a little bit of a rest. Lazar comes back in at left back with De Chilio dropping to the bench, and Camacho keeps his spot as the holding midfielder in front of the midfielder Bertolacci and Mauri, and then the usual front 3 when we do this system. So Bonaventura and Niang both move in off the wings to give Bacca even more support, and we're just on attack mode. I imagine we'll see Makey fairly early on in the second half as Joe Gomez moves back across and Romagnoli goes off. What are you saying to me? Don't care about any of this stuff. Let's get into the game. So I would ordinarily have brought Abati in to play at right back, as he is our captain and our backup right back, obviously, but he's got a hissy fit on and is now asking to leave. So I think we might have seen the end of him. We probably need to appoint a new captain, but I don't want to mess with anything while we're still in with a chance of European qualification and still in the Champions League. So he keeps the captaincy for now unless we start losing and I decide to blame him for it. So Gomez slots into his role as sort of utility backup defender. He's sort of first reserve in all defensive positions now, and will probably play most games. Backers in, makes it 1-0. He'll play a lot of games without ever really being a first choice in any position, I imagine, which is exactly what we signed him for. Very handy player to have knocking around, especially when we've got De Chilio as backup fullback as well on either side. Got lots of flexibility in our defenders, which is a rather marvellous situation to be in. I think Camacho can play centre-back as well. If we get really desperate, he can drop back. We really need to get rid of Zapata because the chances of him ever getting a game pretty much 0 now. Look at this. We're passing the ball around beautifully. Gomez just played centre-back against Barcelona over 2 legs and was brilliant. Now he's beating a man at right-back and whipping in a cross. Gomez again beats the man again. Crosses to Niang. And Joe Gomez, superstar, gets himself an assist. And Niang picks up his 7th goal of the season. I mean, this isn't bad for a centre-back, is it? Look at that. Beats his man. Cross comes in. And boom, there you go. 2-0 after less than 14 minutes. I like this system. I just wished it worked against good teams. But the good teams just tear it apart. We're really hoping now that Fiorentina are going to slip up. We're just relying on that happening. We've been kind of saying we're hoping for that since about the 10th game of the season. I'm surprised they've stayed up there this long. They're obviously better than I thought they were. And I think we probably have given them too much of a head start. So we're just going to have to win the Champions League to make sure we're in it again next year. I mean, you know, easy peasy. We've beaten Barcelona now. Now we've beaten them, we can beat anyone. Let's go and win the whole thing. Right. Oh, we don't... Donnarumma, see, he's learnt to play football now. He's got the confidence. That was another good save from him. It's the Donnarumma show today, and I for one approve of it. I told you all he was good. You lot doubted him. Nah, he's a good player. Right, we've got a Camacho, just heads clear. Good stuff. And Camacho again. I mean, he's supposed to be playing in midfield. He's being a dominant force defending these corners. Which, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. That'll do me nicely. We should probably get the other scores up there so we can see how Fiorentina are doing. Because, I mean, even if we won every game now, it wouldn't be enough unless they have a massive slip-up. Whoa, it snowed over half-time. That's unusual, especially as it's March now. Right, Gomez. Another good cross. Bonaventura can't quite get there. Joe Gomez is just going for the assists today. Look, he's having a man-of-the-match performance at right back. Not even a right back. He's been playing centre back since we signed him. Bertolacci through to Bonaventura, 3-0. What a system this is, and they play it so well. And it's good that it's a bunch of youngsters as well. We've not really got any old men in this side. Backer aside, I can't think of anyone much older than about 26, 27 in this side. I don't know how old Bonaventura is actually. Probably need to check that out. But he doesn't look very old the way he dances around the pitch like that. But it is a really young team. We've got a promising future here at Milan, everybody. We're going to become a European powerhouse again. Who'd have possibly foreseen that? Right, how do we get these other scores on? Why has that gone all the way down there? We want to know what Fiorentina are up to. So, where's latest scores? Latest scores. Fiorentina, where are they? Bonaventura, Backer, through to Niang. Niang's going to make it 4-0. Excellent stuff. Where are Fiorentina? Why haven't we been playing this system all year long? Looks like Fiorentina have already played for this week, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, that's a good through ball from Backer. Niang was never going to miss from here and just whacks it, hits it so hard, almost straight at the keeper, but he hits it so hard that it just forces its way through into the goal anyway. I mean, that's quite the finish. I taught him to do that. He picked that up in one of our one-on-one shooting really hard training sessions that we do. Right, let's make a few changes. We probably should have brought Romagnoli off already, so we'll stick Gomez into the middle again and we'll bring Makey on. And we're going to take off Maori. Not playing, well, he's playing all right, 7.4, but he's tiring as much as anyone. He's got a yellow card. And we've got plenty of good options on the bench, so Poli can come on for him. And let's go and see if we can grab another goal or two. Because, you know, why not? I mean, look, Udinese started the game only 2 points below us in the league, and we've absolutely smashed them. I'm an idiot for not playing this system all year. Makey with the cross now. Backer forces a good save out of their keeper. I mean, you can tell we're finally just in good form and high in confidence. Because if you actually look at the clear-cut chances, it's 1-1. But we're winning 4-0 because everything we touch is turning to goals at the moment. Which is, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. That will do very nicely. Right, we'll take Camacho off as well. Get Topol. A little bit of game time because he's not played a lot lately. And we'll just run down the clock at this point. It's been good, isn't it? Manchester United, eh? Who are they got? I noticed Schweinsteiger was their captain, which seems unusual as we're a year in the future. Because he doesn't really play anymore, does he? I don't really know. I assume he doesn't because they've got all the other players that are quite good. 7 points behind Fiorentina with 10 games to go. This is doable. We're going to make this happen. We're going to knock Man United out of the Champions League. We're going to go and win that. And we're going to, just as an insurance policy, finish at least third in Serie A as well. There we go. I mean, look at that. That's good stuff. Right. So tomorrow's episode is going to be almost certainly both legs of Man United. And then we'll see where we go from there. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.